Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of How Not to Be Noob with the Noob. That's me, the Nessie. So, in the time between this video and my last one, a lot of things have changed. Mainly, there is a new server, Elysium. Full releases happened, demons have came out, things have changed. Meaning my previous tutorial video is completely fucking useless. Anyways, moving on to the topic of this video. It's housing. Alright, so there's a few things you need to know about housing. First off, there are a lot of different crafting tables that you will not be able to access in other cities or player towns because of a few reasons. In the player towns, they may just outright not allow randos to use their crafting stations. They may have the taxes super high on the crafting stations. There's quite a few different things, so it's at some points it's necessary to have your own plot. And before we move into that, I'm going to go ahead and do this PSA. I am in the starter town right now. And none of the starter towns does the imbuing table work. You cannot click on it because just like how player towns will probably have their imbuing tables, you do not have permission to access this. It's not a bug. You just don't have rights to access it. So, to claim a plot, you need two things. 2K gold, as well as an empty plot, and I have both of them. So the way to figure out if it's an empty plot or not, you see these ropes around it? It means it's empty. If on the map here, or the mini map, you don't see a little house icon inside of it, it also means the plot is empty and is free to take. So to claim an empty plot, you'll notice that there was a house icon that appeared in the bottom right hand corner of your display. If you if you click that, you'll see a little pop up claiming the area. Congratulations, you have now claimed a plot. Now we're going to go over a little bit of what this window is, the claim management. So every 7 days you need to pay 2K gold in order to keep your plot. Now you get like a day leeway before your plot goes poof and all your stuff goes back to the city. But you can add, or you can deposit up to 8,000 gold, and that will hold over your claim for a month. Over here on the Manage tab, you can see who owns the plot, which should be you, and it will use your character name. You can add people to the plot, but they have to be like on your screen because you cannot move while you have this selected. To deselect it, you just right click. Sorry, had to think about that for a second. And then you have the abandoned claim. Now, when you abandon the claim, anything that's on there goes poof. FYI, it goes poof. Just poof. Nothing else. Poof. Say it again for emphasis. Poof. Poof. Alright, so that is the whole claiming a plot. Now we'll get into building things on the plot. So everybody has been asking what is the best size of a house on these 4x4 plots. I don't know the answer to that. To be on the safe side, I always go with the 2x2 because I like to cram a bunch of charcoal piles around. But 3x3 will 100% fit every crafting table inside of it. So that's also a thing. Alright, so to place like a house outline or whatever, you just click place and place it. Go back to crafting. You can choose to put down some different crafting tables. So most of these go inside. The fleshing beam goes outside. Fireplace goes inside. Weaving station can go outside or inside. Tailoring bench has to be inside. The smeltery has to be outside. The forge has to be inside. The charcoal pile has to be outside. The fletching table has to be inside. The woodworking table has to be inside. The wizard's bench has to be inside. The wood cutting station can be either inside or outside. The tanning tub can be either inside or outside. The imbuing table can be either inside or outside. The distillery can be either inside or outside. The aspects extractor can be either inside or outside. You also have some decorations which are useless at the moment. They don't even look cool. There will be more decorations coming soon, and then this part of the tutorial, or this part of the series, will be outdated. Fun. We have all the different chests that you can put on your claim. Leather chest, 2 animal leather, 4 logs. 6 logs for the small chests, 10 logs for the big chests. And for the heavy material storage, you get 2 sheets, 1 metal component, 16 stone blocks, and 8 wood logs. Alright, and that is the end of episode 3 of How Not to Be Noob with the Noob. That's me, the Nessie. We covered housing today. Now, if there was anything I missed, feel free to put it in the comments or yell at me on Discord. I'll answer your questions. Alright, so next time we will have individual crafting type videos, but first I'm going to work on an imbuing video, and that should be coming later this week.